Well, here we are then. It is the player ratings, and I'm still fucking furious after that defeat. Steve Bruce has to be gone. He has to be gone tonight or whenever before we play our next game, because this is fucking embarrassing right now. It's way beyond a joke, and he's taken us down so far. This has turned into a McLaren 2.0 sort of thing now. Honestly, I mentioned in me quick thought, I was absolutely raging after the full-time whistle. I'm still pissed off now. I don't know how much more I can take of this now. This manager has to go. And some of these players are fucking useless as well. They're just not good enough to play for this football club. And Steve Bruce decided to select some of them in the start lineup. Not to mention he went fucking 5 at the back against a bottom side team. I mean, what's he doing? And what does he like to think to himself? Before he makes these decisions. My word. The tactics. Just woeful. Or they're not even tactics. It's just fucking a joke. It really, really is. And I don't know how this man has chances. They've all got to be used now. They've all have probably got to be gone now. Mike Ashley, Lee Charnley, just get this man out right now, please. He has to be gone. Because Mike Ashley, if you want to sell this football club for the price you're asking for, there's no way you're going to sell it at that price if we are relegated this season. And you know, Steve Bruce, so far, is due taking him right down at this moment of time. So do the right thing. Get rid of him. And Lee Charnley as well. Because I've heard it now that Steve Bruce, apparently he's not going to resign from the job. But honestly, I've seen it again. The fucking excuses that are there once again. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like you realise you want to put duct tape around his gob. Because the man talks so much crap. We're absolutely sick of it completely. That is why. Well then, I'm going to get into the player ratings for what I've gone with, and a lot of this is not going to be high at all. Here we are. So here we go, starting off with Carl Darlow, and again, it was a really good performance from him. Again, saves, keeping us in the game, and he's done fantastic for with this season. He really, really has. Where would we be without him? I think we'd be right in the bottom 3 if it wasn't for him. Carl Darlow, he gets a 7. Gonna move into the centre-backs. First of all, in the right centre-back spot, and that was Federico Fernandez. And apart from the penalty giveaway for the handball, I thought he was the better out of the 3 of them. He was putting in some good tackles. He had to do one in the first half, which he needed to do. And yeah, still questions over the penalty. I can understand why it was given, because of the position of his arm, the way his hand touched the ball. But also, you've got to be questioned. It looks like his shirt's getting pulled as well. So why was that not correctly looked into? But I can understand why the penalty was given. But it doesn't matter. Penalty or not, we were fucking atrocious. But as I said, Federico Fernandez was the better centre-back out of the 3 of them. I'm going to give Federico Fernandez a 5. In the middle of the centre-backs, and that was Fabian Schär, and that wasn't a great performance. Nowhere it was at all. There was a chance when we're 1-0 down, he puts in a silly tackle, and then he loses his head after that pretty much. Honestly, can't be doing that. Definitely no chance. We don't want another player sent off. Deary me. So Fabian Schär, he gets a 4 from me. Last of the centre-backs, and that was Kieran Clark, and again, just not a great performance from him as well. It's just not good enough. It just was awful tonight. Poor. It was just poor. Kieran Clark, he gets a 4 from me as well. Going to move into the wing-backs on the right-hand side, and it was DeAndre Yedlin. And that was the Yedlin we seen from when he first come back into the side. Absolutely rubbish. Crap. Not good enough. And that is why this lad needed to be moved on from this football club. There you are. So DeAndre Yedlin, he gets a 4 from me as well. On the left side of the centre-backs, and that was Paul Dummett. And again, just a poor performance. Just struggling to get forward a lot of the time. And it's just, honestly, just poor as well. Paul Dummett, he gets a 4 as well. Into the centre midfielders, first of all, Isaac Hayden, and that wasn't one of his greatest performances as well, I've got to say. Losing the ball, and again, could have lost his rag a little bit as well. Just poor. It was really poor, and that wasn't the Hayden I've seen from what I have been seeing so far from him. Isaac Hayden, he gets a 4 as well. Alongside him in the centre midfield role, and that was Sean Longstaff. How many more fucking times do I have to keep saying this every single time? When he gets the ball, he's passing it sideways and backwards. It's never forwards anymore. He's gone way downhill. What has gone wrong? Is he being bruised? Has the injury picked up in Rafa's last season in charge, just not made him the same player? Or did the talks of him being linked with Man United just go right to his head? Honestly, he's just gone down. And I can't believe his brother, Matty, was on the bench tonight, who deserves to be starting more than we have shown at this moment of time. Absolutely rubbish performance from Sean Longstaff. He gets a 0 from me. Into the attacking areas, first of all, on the right-hand side, and that was Jeff Hendrick. What a waste of a signing this has been for us. Why did we bother signing this? Oh, because he's on a free transfer. Don't fucking care. He's been a waste. He's barely had any good games apart from a couple. The rest he's played, he's been nothing but atrocious. Absolute rubbish. Jeff Hendrick, he gets a 0 as well. On the left-hand side, and that was Ryan Fraser, got himself sent off. What are you doing? One silly tackle after a fucking another, and he gets himself sent off. 2 yellow cards equals red. He's off. Oh, honestly, to be honest, what are you doing? When you signed for this club, a lot of fans were looking forward to seeing you play because they thought they'd seen some talent when you were playing at Bournemouth. But one game you're available and then you're out for the next game. See, what were you doing, Ryan, lad? Should not be doing that. Silly, silly, silly. Ryan Fraser, he gets a 0 as well. Up front as the striker, and that was Callum Wilson. Why do we keep starving this lad of service? It's beyond beggar's belief. It's fucking not good enough anymore. The lad's probably frustrated and he says, how am I going to get goals at this rate? We're just playing bloody hoofball to him every single time because that's probably the tactics from this sack of shite manager we've got. Steve Bruce. He had a chance in the first half from a header, which was a great cost by Fernandes. He put it off target. But other than that, he's just starved of service. And this has got to end. It's got to fucking end. I'm going to give Callum Wilson a 5, though. Into the substitutions. First of all, Matt Ritchie. And I didn't think he did much, unfortunately, when he came on. So I'm just going to go down the middle with a 5. Next substitution, and that was Andy Carroll. And again, same, just didn't do much when he come on. So I'm going to give a 5 as well. And the last substitution was Jacob Murphy. And again, just didn't do much apart from a free kick that was caught by Ramsdale. Yeah, so again, down the middle. And that's going to be a 5 as well. On to... Do I have to keep mentioning this fucking bloke's name every single time now? Yes, Steve Bruce. Yes, you get a 0 once again. Pal, you're fucking useless. You need to be sacked. You're not good enough for this football club. Your stats in the Premier League say that, and you need to be away from the Premier League club forever now, pal. Honestly, please, the board of this football club, get rid of this manager now. He is awful, and he's taken us down so far. He has taken us right down so far. The football is dreadful to watch. It's absolutely disgusting. It's one of the worst I've seen as being a Newcastle fan. And that's why Steve Bruce's time at Newcastle has got to be done. So that is me player ratings that I've gone with. Let me know in the comment section. Do you agree with them? If you were to change any of them, let me know as always in the comments. It's always good to get your thoughts as always. Well, we'll move on to Arsenal on Monday, and I think we're going to get a hammering out of that one, which is all I can say. Thank you for watching. Of course, don't forget to give the video a like, a comment. Please, if you haven't checked me out before, please do hit the subscribe button. As you can see, I'm still furious after that defeat. Handing Sheffield United their first win of the season. Deary, deary fucking me. And I shall catch us all later. Take care.